It's time for some dish. So we want to bring in Leah Henry from WKYS because she's used to spilling some lemonade in her Leah's lemonade.
There she is.
What's up, Leah?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning. Good to see you. Good to talk to you. All right, we want to get it started. So
Yeah, we do.
So let's go.
Let's jump right in with Cardi B because she's catching a lot of flack from her fans online for her birthday party that happened over the weekend. We saw the pictures, but friends and family, they all gathered in Vegas for the rapper's 28th birthday extravaganza. Her ex, Offset, he was there, of course. Even got her a Rolls-Royce truck. But much of the footage showed guests without masks, very little social distancing, and the internet took notice. One user said, quote, "Celebrities don't believe in COVID, I see." Another said that party made her skin itch. Leah, what do you say?
I mean, listen, most of these rappers are based in Atlanta, which we all know during COVID, Atlanta has not followed the rules, okay? So, I mean, while I am not condoning the behavior, they've been living this lifestyle way before this party. So, I mean, it was very cringeworthy because, I mean, you had some of the top list celebrities. We had Megan Thee Stallion, the City Girls, JT, and Young Miami. I mean, some of the biggest names in hip hop were there without a mask. So, I mean, but who are we to say that they hadn't all been tested or there wasn't a testing rule required? So I'm on the fence on this one. I think they could have done a better job of letting people know if there were those precautions in place, but it was a bit cringy, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well, Leah, I'm from Atlanta, so I can attest that the mask wearing isn't the same. I'll say that down there.
So Marissa's part of the problem.
No,
That's what she
Marissa's
said.
been up here for quite a few weeks. But do you think maybe, too, this could be a case of some haterade? You know, people are mad about that Rolls Royce, and they're just trying to find something to pick at her about?
Listen, I'm just trying to figure out if Cardi is going to take Offset back from the party. I was just watching the videos real closely to see where we're going to see them back together. But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe people are mad. But at the end of the day, listen, you know, they do have a platform. And I think, again, if they did take some type of precaution, it would be nice. But the reality is maybe they didn't.
Okay. All right. I also want to know if she's keeping the truck.
Of course.
But Cardi B doesn't have a license. Can we talk about that? Offset keeps buying her cars every year, and homegirl can't drive.
Oh, now that's the headline.
Well, yeah, but if she's got enough money, she can hire a driver.
That part was.
All right. Hey, let's talk about something. We know Mariah Carey's got plenty of money, and she can hire a driver if she wants. But she's getting blasted by the 90s group Allure. Remember them?
I do.
Okay.
They're one hit.
Marissa does. I do too. I remember that one song with Nas, Head Over Heels.
All Cried Out. That was another one.
So that's two. Yeah. All right.
Two of them.
Two of them. Yeah. They want to know why they didn't get any love in the singer's new memoir. Producer Chris is here now with more on this story. Chris?
Yeah, they have two songs, and I'm going to name drop them both in this report, just for the record. So this book is absolutely the gift that just keeps on giving. And Marissa, I can't wait to get your take on it because I know you've been reading it. So fans of Mariah know that she ran her own music label called Crave back in the early 90s. During that time, she signed a number of artists, including Allure. The R&B group gave us tunes like Head Over Heels. That's one of them. Mariah Carey reflected on her Crave days in her recently released memoir. It's called The Meaning of Mariah Carey. But Allure was left out entirely. They didn't take that too lightly. They responded by saying they were Mariah's first act on Crave. They've held their tongues about what they experienced with the music legend, but they called this snub a slap in the face. Apparently, they're not all cried out. There's two.
That's good. That's
Marissa,
good.
they're among a number of notable snubs, though, right?
Yeah, there are, but Mariah told us if you didn't get a mention, that's for a reason. And my guess is they should be thankful that she didn't mention them because it probably would have gone the other way. But Allure, I mean, they owe Mariah. We would not be talking about Allure if she didn't give them a deal. So I don't know, maybe they just want some press.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, but listen, when you get your memoir, you write your story. That's the point. Mariah didn't want to include them. When Leah gets Leah's book, I can mention who I want to mention. So be mad, but Mariah Carey is the queen of shade, and that will continue to reign. So why are they surprised?
And you can't tell somebody how to tell their story.
Yeah, I didn't even know they had a record label until she had a record label until you told me.
Oh, the Lambs know. We know.
Clearly.
Wisdom, I would have expected better from you.
I know. I'm kind of disappointed in myself now, and now I know why I'm not in the book.
I'm here to inform you.
Wisdom? Keep
and
up.
entertain along the way. All right, guys, I got one more for you. This one's a little bit messy because we're talking about more family drama for the Braxtons. So Toni Braxton is lashing out at her sister Tamar's ex, David Adefiso. The eldest Braxton sister took to social media, calling him out directly. She wrote, "David, you weasel, you ferret, you are beyond contempt." She continues, "Once again, do not include my children in your shenanigans. Please leave my family alone." But here's the thing. We don't know what she was actually writing that in response to. What we do know is that Tamar and David became engaged back in August. They reportedly ended the relationship in September. David accused Tamar of physically attacking him and filing a restraining order. Tamar responded, alleging David assaulted her and threatened to murder-suicide. A lot of this drama is playing out in that new reality show. Leah, I'm not sure if you have any more insight into this.
I mean, yeah, so I was doing some snooping trying to figure out what exactly Toni Braxton was talking about. Tawanda actually commented as well under Toni's post and was throwing shade as well. And then Tamar tweeted, "Nobody wins when the family feuds." So I'm not really sure about the dynamic because Tamar is claiming that, you know, she didn't physically assault David and that the tables were turned. So I'm not really sure what the truth is, but I do know that this is very interesting because up until Tamar Braxton's suicide attempt, it was all good. Tamar loved him and spoke very highly of him, and there was never any public signs of distress. So this suicide and then the suicide murder plot thing and all these different narratives that are coming out are very interesting. But I'm interested to see if we're going to see it play out because what could he possibly say about the living legend, Toni Braxton, that would ever be acceptable? So I don't know. This is a hot mess.
It is, and Tamar's gone through so much already, and to have this, you know, it's a hot mess. That's what it
Hot
is.
mess.
Which is often what happens on reality TV. A hot mess.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
well, but I mean, Tamar is not even going to be working with WeTV, so the drama is now not benefiting her. It'd be different if, you know, she was still going to collect a check, you know, on the next season of Tamar Get Your Life, but I think that this is real life playing out right now.
Yeah.
And I think after, you know, all the things that Tamar has been through, claiming that she was a slave before she tried to attempt suicide, I highly doubt that she might be on the network again. Now, maybe she does have a deal with the Braxton family values, but as of now, WeTV decided to let her out of any pending contracts that they had with her due to her saying that she was a slave in the contract with them. So I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Keep
Thanks,
the
guys.
Braxtons lifted in prayer. Thanks so much, Chris. Jessica Alba, she made an appearance on Drew Barrymore's talk show to discuss the difficulties of parenting during the pandemic. Some news came out of this. 39-year-old Alba got candid, and she said she needs a break from her husband, Cash Warren, and 3 children. Jessica said, "Real talk, I told everyone in the family that I need a break from them. I've had it. I've had enough." The Honest Company founder added that she'll try and get her husband to help with the kids, but he'll often disappear to his man cave. Jessica says then she turns into the mean parent and she starts nagging, and her kids then complain that she's so mean. So she just wants to get away for a week and be with a friend because her family is driving her bonkers. Wiz, can you relate?
Yes. Yes, I need a vacation as we speak. By
I need a
myself.
vacation and I don't have it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can only imagine.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, be clear, because when people stay at my house for a weekend, I'm like, are y'all ready to go? So I can't imagine 8 months of quarantine with your kids and your husband. And I mean, I don't know if y'all peeped that little shade, but she said her husband ain't really helping her. So I don't blame her. Moms get a lot of pressure to, you know, cover the whole household. So take a break, Jessica. You got the money, honey. Go to the Hamptons. Go wherever you want to go, child.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's kind of hard to travel, so
Right.
she probably can go wherever she wants to go.
Sounds like anywhere would be better than being
that's
at
true.
home right
Sometimes
about
She
you
has
just
the
need
resources to get somewhere now.
Sometimes you just need a reset or recharge for a couple of days, you know. And if they were flying, maybe I'd just fly somewhere.
Yeah.
Just get on a plane and fly around in circles for a couple of hours. Remember they were doing that?
Yeah. Just get up there and get somewhere, and then come back
and then come back
refresh.
and then start it all over again. Ugh, man, it makes my head hurt thinking about it. All right, Leah, thank you very much. Appreciate your time this morning.